Hi, welcome to our channel, or welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Lindsay.
I'm Chris.
And we're the Fowlers. So today we are at Lake Waccamaw State Park currently right now. But a good portion of Lake Waccamaw is not in the state park. But we decided that we wanted to do like a driving video like we do for Myrtle Beach, but do one for Lake Waccamaw so we can maybe show you guys some of the alligators and stuff. There's a lot of alligators in the canals around the lake. So we're gonna drive, we're gonna start here. We're actually in the state park parking lot at this time. Yeah, this is the picnic area. Here, you kind of like show it a little bit.
There's also camping areas here.
There's 4 primitive campsites and there's 4 primitive campsites here and a yurt site here.
Yes.
That you can rent. And I'll put the information for the state park down in the description box. We've actually camped here before. It's pretty
been
nice.
A couple of years ago,
yeah,
but
we'd like to do it again soon, so hopefully we'll get to do that and we'll film that for you guys. But we're gonna start driving now because it's getting a little bit late and we don't want to get dark. So let's go. Okay, we got 2 cameras going. Chris has the GoPro set up with, you know, the ducks. Chris is setting up the GoPro, and I have this camera in my hand.
the good thing is Lindsay's on the passenger side, which is where the canal will be. So hopefully we'll be able to see some wildlife.
Specifically some North American alligators.
And some turtles.
Yeah, lots of turtles too. It's kind of like doing the Apopka Wildlife Drive, sort of.
But more wooded.
Yeah. It's very pretty here. Boardwalk connector trail. The trail goes this way. Fire ring. It's not a camping area, it's just a picnic area. A couple of turtles.
3 turtles there.
I don't know if I can zoom in on them, but there's like a bunch of turtles on this. Yeah, there they are. There's at least 3 turtles on that. There's another turtle up here, but I doubt I can get him on the camera, but I'll try. There he is. Yeah, there's a ton of turtles on this part of the dam. Or is this the canal? It's not a dam, it's a canal. There's a bunch of turtles in this canal.
There's a bunch of them up on that bank and stuff.
There, we decided to change the setup, so Chris stuck the GoPro to that window so you can see some of the lake. And right here on our right is the entrance to the state park. And right now it's open from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And they are doing some ecological restoration at this park. That's a handsome boy right there. So this is the boat landing that is run by the state park. So there's two boat landings at Lake Waccamaw, and this one is run by the state park. It's not in the state park, but it's run by it. Or maintained by it. Is that the correct terminology? Sometimes there's alligators on this side in the canal. We've seen them several times here, but I haven't seen any today. That's a brave dude right there. And we've seen several on this side as well. Which Chris's camera probably picks it up better than this one.
Oh, there is one.
Do you want this camera?
It's on the bank.
Oh wow. Here's the big camera.
Well, we have found our first gator of the trip, and it is up on the bank sunbathing, even though the sun is going down. But there he or she is.
That's kind of a small one for Lake Waccamaw here. And believe it or not, you can still swim at this lake.
There's two more. Those are babies on the bank.
I don't know if the camera will pick them up, but we found two very small gators on this side.
We're gonna try.
And zoom in on them. They're kind of behind.
Yeah, they're behind some tree limbs. We're going. Oh, I can see one.
There's two and they're what, maybe 3 feet long?
I wouldn't even give them 3 feet. I'd probably give them 2 feet each.
Down a little bit.
Right there they are.
Little guys. And you know what that means. Mama ain't far behind them. Okay. Okay, so we had to stop to change the battery in the GoPro, and we wanted to tell you we're on the main road for the canal. Over back, let's see if I can see it. Okay, this is Dale's Seafood. That's Dale's Seafood restaurant. Really good seafood if you want some seafood. And there's a guy over here taking photos of this beautiful sunset. And we got the GoPro back in place. You got it recording. And we're gonna get back on the road. And one of the best parts about this lake are these beautiful trees with the moss hanging. It's just so pretty. Okay, so this canal is where this part of the canal is where you normally see all the alligators. We've seen probably 100 turtles so far today. We didn't really stop, but hopefully you can see some of them in the footage as we drive by. But we're hoping to see some alligators today. It was a warm day today too, so normally they're out. There's a bunch of turtles on this log. We've seen them like this a lot today. I don't know if you can tell it in the camera, but I think there's like 4 or 5 on that log. Yeah, there's a whole bunch more on this big white one coming up. And then, I don't know, the camera's blurry for some reason. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of birds. What kind of birds are those? Please tell me in the comments, because I don't know what birds are.
There's a gator.
Where?
Right straight across. On the bank.
I still don't see it. I see a turtle.
That's a gator, baby.
The thing I think is a turtle is an alligator.
Yeah, zoom in.
Oh yeah, that is an alligator. Y'all, I thought that was a turtle.
Because you're looking from the front of it. I seen it from the side. Right straight across. On the bank.
If you heard a little bit of clicking in the background, sorry, we had the hazards on because somebody was behind us.
And there's not really a place to pull off.
Yeah, no. They just went around us, but still. I like their garage. I wonder if they've ever found an alligator like hanging out on their little thing there. There's a bunch more turtles. We're gonna call this Turtle Wednesday. Yes, Tuesday. Turtle Tuesday. We're just like, there's a gator in the water. That's not a big one. He might have went under. Oh yeah, he just went under. There was a little swirl. He went under. And alligators can, if you didn't know, alligators can stay underwater for like 30 minutes. Or was it 3 hours? I'm gonna have to look it up. I'll look it up and Chris will like pop it up on the screen. Maybe. If he remembers. Okay, so an alligator typical dive usually lasts 10 to 20 minutes. But they can stay underwater for up to 2 hours if they're at rest. So there we go. Now we know. There's one right there. There's one in the water right here. Oh no. here's the other boat landing for Lake Waccamaw. This one is not run by or maintained by the state park. I don't really know who maintains it. I just know it's not maintained.
Park rangers or the game warden.
Yeah, the game warden information.
There's parking here, and there's also parking across the street.
Across the street over there. There's more parking.
This one gets really busy.
It does. So I think we're gonna try to go onto the dam. If we can make it there before it gets too dark. We didn't see a lot of alligators today. You are allowed to swim at this lake. Do not swim in the canals.
Definitely not.
And we're coming, make sure you never feed the wildlife, the alligators. Please don't do that. We're coming up on alligator mating season, so you should definitely be aware of that. And if you're walking like a dog or something, don't walk them near waters that have alligators. Because we literally just read a story today about an 80-some-year-old lady in Florida who was walking her little dog next to a pond, and the gator got them both and killed them. So please be mindful of the wildlife. Alright, so we're gonna get back on the road here and see. There's still some more canal here. We'll see if we see any more alligators. It was definitely a Turtle Tuesday. These people have a horse statue in their yard. It's just a statue of a horse. And oh, there was an Indian chief as well. But yeah, so it is coming up to being alligator mating season, and you should know that alligators tend to be more territorial and aggressive during mating season, and mama gators are really aggressive when they have a nest. So do please keep your distance if you see alligators. This is the Lake Waccamaw campgrounds, and most of these are permanent.
Or RVs.
Yeah, the RVs, a lot of them are permanent, and I honestly don't even know if there's any availability to, like, I don't know if that's a place that ever has availability. I think you're either there or not. Could be wrong. This used to be a store, like a bait and tackle shop, right?
Yep, and a gas station.
But it's been closed for a long time. And also where this campground, because this is the other side of the campground, there's an old building out on the water that used to have, like, it was like
bait tackle.
It was bait tackle. They had like a little
arcade.
Yeah, and you can play pool there, right? And I think they have a little restaurant there as well.
Yep.
But yeah, it really doesn't.
That was your local hangout spot.
Yeah, and it's been closed for years and years and years. The place looks dilapidated. Chris said he'd heard somebody was going to reopen it, but I don't see how they could reopen it without tearing it down.
Yeah, they had to go into a whole lot of work.
But if you're into seeing wildlife, just driving around this lake is a good way to see lots. We've seen turtles and alligators and birds and squirrels, and there's bobcats and bears also live in this area, although it's kind of rare to spot those, but you do spot those sometimes. Alright, so that's the end of the canal there. We didn't see any more alligators, so today wasn't a good alligator day, unfortunately. Hi baby. Okay, so we made it to the dam. We're gonna walk over to it. This is a boardwalk actually out here. The water's high today. Oh, the Waccamaw River Water Trail. Alright, there's bike parking here too.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just a dirt parking lot at the dam. And you can swim out here. And this boardwalk is part of the trail system for the state park.
Yes.
And this one connects to, there's another bridge on the other side, and they connect. The Bohemian Girls Scenic Bridge. The McNeil. And bicycles are not allowed to be ridden on the bridge. The dam is cool looking there.
Actually, I've never seen water flowing this.
No, not this hard. The water's really high. I'm shocked. Because normally you can walk all the way across it. I'm not saying you should, that you can.
Diving from the bridge.
The water is very shallow through here. It's like maybe up to your knees.
Well, Lake Waccamaw in general is shallow. The deepest I think you might find is about 16 feet.
And that's towards the center. But you can almost walk to the center.
Yeah, you can almost. If you just feel around, you probably could walk through it. There's many rumors. There's 3 stories about Lake Waccamaw. One, it's man-made. 2, an asteroid formed it. And can't quite remember what the 3rd one is.
I do know that American Indians were here before European settlers came and pushed them off their land. And there's Waccamaw Siouan Indians. Yep.
And one thing is, with the Indians, this used to be a meadow of flowers before.
I've never heard that.
The waters took over.
I've never heard that.
But there have been some canoes found in the lake, and pretty sure they're at the visitation center.
They might be. Alright, so that's going to do it for us here at Lake Waccamaw. We hope you enjoyed the drive around. Maybe we'll do this more often when it warms up. We'll definitely come out and walk the boulevard and boardwalk and stuff. Show you guys some trails, show you more of the state park in future videos. Hopefully we'll get to come out and camp soon.
Camp and take the boat out.
Yeah, take the boat out and our kayaks out. So we'll probably
put Lindsay in a kayak in the canal.
No, you're not. Our kayaks are inflatable, so no. I would, no thank you. Alright, so we will see you guys in the next one.
Like and subscribe.